Fit like Abdi, Danny Boy here, and welcome back to another Transport Fever at the races. We are on round 9, race number 3 here in China. It's the turn of the diesels to make their run round the split track. So they are all sort of set up. Again, I've not tested this, so I don't know what the hell is going to happen. Hopefully it'll be okay now that they've made the clearance for the junctions slightly longer. But they are all ready to go, so without further ado, on 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, I've just sort of laid them in any old place because of the sort of split track nature of the track. So, our USA train is away though. It's got the highest top speed, so he'll be doing 110 at certain points. Our Chinese train can get up to 106. Our British train is the slowest at 95. So that's the two I want to sort of look out for. These sort of three here, actually, three. The French train, Russian train, and German train are sort of evenly matched. So it's these three I want to keep an eye on, just to make sure these three clear their junctions without issue. Should be okay. We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully everything will go fine. But as per normal, these two are out in front. This is quite a long section, so I am expecting them to reach top speed here, going down the straight. Our British train might suffer if they can get up to 95 and beyond. Looks like our German train is sort of falling behind. Our leaders are still neck and neck. Ooh, the USA train is pulling away slightly. It is up to 110. Okay. Alright, so that means our Chinese train is topped out at 106. Our British train will probably be topped out at 95, so we'll expect that to be in last. Our German train is actually catching these guys. Now our British train might be okay. It's pretty decent at acceleration, so when they stop, it may be able to catch these guys yet again. Looks like our Russian train is in third, fourth, maybe. Now they're going to stop. Everyone's going to stop, actually. And then they're going to be off and running again. So our British train might not be last for too long. There it goes. We'll have to see how it gets on with its acceleration. It was a fair bit in front of the German before the German train started to catch up with its higher top speed. So we'll have to wait and see. So I think they'll be okay. They're still bunched up quite nicely, and that's a good thing. I don't like this. What is this? A failed attempt at where the corner probably would have been. There we go. Beautiful. Unfortunately, this is one of these maps where it's got this weird contouring effect. I do believe there is a mod to get rid of that, but I can't remember. I'm not sure if there is. But oh well. Continuing on with the race. Our USA train is still in front. Now he's going to be going on to the slow section to begin with. The slow section around the factory is this inside track here, whereas the rest is cruise sort of along the top. So let's jump on board with our Russian train, which I'm going to say is, well, it's technically probably last now, but we'll see how we get on. We'll watch these three going up round the back. Oh yes, the three on this side are now last, but they probably won't be for long. There is a station. These three stop at the station first before going on the uphill climb. When the track actually does properly split, and these three just cruise through the station, but they stop at it on the reverse side. Now it looks like our German train, our Russian train is now in last. We're going to say our German train is now in third. Our British train is now in fourth. Our USA train is actually fifth. I actually need to move all these up. Now the Chinese train will be stopping. The British train may catch up with its acceleration. after this stop. Who is last? You're last. The French train is just creeping up in front there. Now, British train on the inside. There's our Chinese train is about to stop. Now these two will stop. Oh, it's nice that they're available because I actually need them for the next race. Right, our Chinese train is away. Now these three stop at the next station. These three here do not. So we'll see what the outcome is of that. Looks like our Russian train has slightly better acceleration than our French train. It's just pulled away slightly there. Now, our Chinese train in first should be coming to a stop. Yep, slowing down. These two will slow down. So our British train is probably going to be last again. Chinese train is off, but these three trains should pass it. Alright, now away they go. The track is about to split imminently. So these three head up to the right, and these guys head up on the left. Not sure which side to actually follow. Probably going to stick with these guys. And we'll sort of look left as we're going along to see the train on the other side. It's actually in a tunnel currently. Oh, there he is. Tearing off in front. He's up to 95 miles per hour. Which is pretty decent. He doesn't, it's up to 96 there. Ooh, and British train and German train are away also. So this definitely the slower side, the right hand side to begin with. Although these guys will be able to come downhill a lot faster. And these guys will have to come down the hill slower. Chinese train is now there, going in through that tunnel. Our British train and German train are back into first, second and third, so this has actually turned out quite accurate. Right, now down, there we go. Down to the left. Right, I'm actually going to pause it there. Am I going to pause it there? Now I actually want to see where my Chinese train is. He's not started the junction section yet. Our American train does seem to be gaining ground on certainly our German and British trains. Can't actually see it. There it is there. This might be a nice screenshot opportunity if we can get everyone in it. Now I apologise for doing this during the race. I think it looks kind of cool. Hold on, we'll get a flat section. There we go. So we've got these two. Go away. Russia. These two and them in the background. Just take a quick screenshot and boom. Right, we are good to go. Okay, so these guys actually caught up with them eventually. Our Chinese train is there, it's heading to the junction. We're not going to have any junction issues here. Everyone is sort of just going to cruise past. Nice. Our Chinese train is negotiating his junction now. So he's in the section, so he's probably going to be in the clear. As long as our American train gets over. Looks like they're all over. They're over, so that's good. And they'll be over there way before they even get close. So we're looking okay. Let's jump on board with our British train. Let's actually jump on board. Now we can't see anyone to the right hand side, but the other trains are there. There is a I do apologise for that slight glitch there. I actually just got a phone call. phone call from work that I had to take, so it looks like I'm going offshore on Friday, so that sucks. No, right, jump back on board with our British train. Right, he's heading in through the tunnels. No sign of the... There they are. American train, Russian train, French train. They are slowing out because they are coming back over. They've actually sort of caught up with the Chinese train. It's not that far ahead. Now, these three here won't have to stop. Because they've already stopped. But these three will. They are actually quite close. And these guys should be able to go faster down this section than they'll be able to go faster down there. Let's just pick the Chinese trains away. I need you, Chinese train. Come back, please. Hello? There you are. Right, so let's compare the speeds. You're coming down here at 74, 75. Then you slow down to 60 odd. You slow down to 55. This train slows down to 60 odd. So you have actually caught up with these two. You are going slow around there, but there is a faster section from about here that just goes all the way down, which I would expect the American train to sort of catch up with everyone, or even pass everyone. Right, so you're at 55, you're down to 49. French train and Russian train are still quite level. Autosave for the win there. There's our Chinese train. They're all heading down in the valley. Where does your fast section start? Oh, it starts here. Okay, once you round this corner, you're free to go. And he's almost there. So you're still at 52. Our Chinese train was up to 70 there. It is quite a far distance. It is quite far in front. And it doesn't have to stop for the next station. These guys, these three on this side and this side do. Right, here's our American train. Let's see how fast he can actually get up to. Now, the Chinese train was doing 95 miles per hour on the way up. So this should go faster on the way down. Right, there it is at 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100 and... I think it's going to get top speed here, 109, 110. Okay, second interruption today. It was my my girlfriend asking if I was going away offshore on Friday. So... Right, so you had to stop as per planned. You two stopped. These two now catch up. Okay, so our Chinese train is still sort of in front. Our British train and German train may even stay in front of these, although this train will be able to do 110 miles per hour on the back straight, and it's also on the faster sort of side as they pass the factory. And so is our French and Russian trains. Now our British train with the acceleration ain't doing so good. It is going to suffer on the back straight as well because it only does 95. Everyone else will sort of pass it. It's just not keeping up with the German train. That slight gap that it has in front of the British train is just enough to keep it up there. Now our American train is coming round. Our Chinese train is now in first. Our USA train I'm going to leave in second because I've got a sneaking suspicion that's where it's going to finish. Our British train is in fourth, but that's subject to change because it's most likely going to finish last. Our Russian train is actually ahead of our French train. Let's jump on board with the British train again. Hopefully there will be no more interruptions. We don't have that long to go. Normally I don't answer my phone when I'm recording. It's normally on silent. It is sitting here on the desk next to me, but I do have to answer it for work because I knew when they phoned there was going to be a phone call to go away. I actually know a guy who's on the oil rig that I'm going to, and he noticed my list was on one of the flight manifests for some time this week. I just wasn't sure which day it was going to be, but it's actually only Monday. I'm recording this on Monday. It goes live on Wednesday, so I will get all the races done before I leave on Friday. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be away for, so getting back onto normal schedule, Red Dead 2, 2 Point Hospital and our Transport Fever USA, that might not, well, it will happen, but it might not happen for a while if I am away. But as always, I'll make a sort of dumb little 5-minute video explaining that I am going away. But all you guys that have watched this will already know. So our British train is not last, but I think it may be once they get onto the back straight. So these trains have shuffled quite a lot, because the Chinese train, the USA train was in front, then the Chinese train was in front, then the USA train was back in front, then the Chinese train was back in front. These two trains were last, then they were second and third, and it's pretty good. I like this. More changing of the places. Wow, you slowed right down there, Russian train. How bad is that corner? Should be no worse than the rest of them. Right, German train stops. British train stops. Russian train is away. British train is away. The Russian train actually has slightly better acceleration than the French train and British train by the looks of it. Now they're coming onto the straight though, so we'll have to wait and see which one will prevail. Now you're up to 102 once you best 106. Wait, can you best 106? Yes, you can. Where do you slow down? Here, probably. So it looks like our USA train got the win in the end. For a very long time the Chinese train was in front. That back section down the valley just before the station, even though this train had to stop, it really did gain the ground that it needed, because it was quite a fair bit behind until that point. Anywho, round they go, round the bridge. You're at 95, so I'm going to assume that you're last now. Nope. Still staying in front of the French train. Russia is actually in fourth though, so we should move that accordingly. Right, our USA train is coming into the finish line. Now it did beat 95. If the French train can beat 95, it will start to pass the British train. Well, looks like a win for the USA there, so well done to them. Second in place. Oh, wait, need to change these. Hello. There we go. Right, stop you. Stop you. Right, who's next? German train third, Russian train fourth, British train fifth. So this can remain as is. British train, French train. So there you have it, the run of the single unit race. I do apologise for the interruptions. It doesn't often happen when I'm recording, but normally the things that happen are game crashes. Alas, we've had none yet, which is pretty decent. But that's going to be it for this race. We'll go and look at the points table, and that'll be it for the single units. I'll get them set up for the haulage race. But we'll move to the single unit points table now. Okay, so the results after race 1 as follow. The USA getting the win there, which was pretty decent. China in second. Germany did well to get up into third. Russia finished fourth. Britain managed to finish fifth. And France were last. Unfortunate for them. But that's going to be it for race number 3, the run of the diesels. I do apologise for the interruptions during recording and obviously the end product, the video. But that's going to be it for me. As always, if you did watch this and you'd like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there is more you would like to see in the future, then hit a subscribe button. I've been Danny Boy, this has been Transport Fever at the races, and I will catch you later.